quick, and it kind of just drags him down. So
So, Kurt Angle was backstage. For some reason, we saw Kurt Angle doing nothing, and then all of a sudden, he goes crazy, and Daniel Bryan is there.
oh my
I
god.
know, Daniel Bryan, my boy. And then they cut to commercial as they stare off at each other, lock eyes, which was really one of the many directorial blunders I feel like they had on the show.
Yeah.
But because you really think in Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle just stare at each other for 4 minutes and then finally talk once they come back from commercial?
There's been awkward silence I've had in life. I'm just like staring, just like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, and someone breaks the silence. Is like, hey,
Yeah, and they just happen to break the silence right when you come back from commercial.
you never know.
Don't apologize for this terrible directing, Dominic.
Oh, whatever. I'll
So,
apologize if I want to.
so then they come back from commercial, and then Dana Bryan's talking about how he's here on his own and he's trying to break the tension and trying to apologize for what happened last week. And Dana Bryan kind of be playing peacekeeper, and then Angle leaves Bryan, and then
Horrible fucking acting.
and then all of a sudden Bryan's talking on his phone. I forget if this is all together. We could just all put
Well,
it.
I
We can
mean,
all put it together.
I think it's funny when what you see is that. Can you see that? When you see that in a dark room,
I mean,
that's horrible.
yeah, I know, but I have a lot of faith in Daniel Bryan that he's smarter than that, and he knows that like that's what the Bullet Club is doing on their TV show, on their Being the Elite episodes, and he's like, because they always do that on WWE shows anyways.
Well, yeah, but I think
If Daniel Bryan was really smart, he would like put some little code on his phone, like a Google search, like what the Elite do, which would be really funny. But you could clearly see that it was the dial pad.
yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't talking to
Like
anyone.
it's so simple. You don't when you're talking on the phone, your phone
You don't.
an iPhone is just black. So all you have to do is just like do nothing with the phone and just hold it up to your ear, and that's realistic.
I mean,
You literally
I think they had to give some light to it to show him that it was a phone. He's just not talking to himself though.
you literally have to do nothing. You just have to pick the phone up and talk and just talk on it for it to be realistic, which is so stupid. And so then
But
and then all of a sudden,
is this a precursor to maybe WWE's gonna let him?
well, we can talk about. I was gonna get into that, Dominic. You're jumping the gun here.
I'm
All
not
of a
jumping any gun.
all of a sudden the lights cut out and then Dana Bryan gets choke slammed through a table. Apparently, that's what we're supposed to think.
I think he did. I think he took the bump.
And then he gets stretchered off. So they're really putting Kane over. What do you does this does,
This is a precursor.
is this a precursor to Dana Bryan wrestling?
I think it is.
On
Or
this
like I've been saying, it's WWE is gonna start letting him take some bumps.
He's already been taking bumps. On the Bella's YouTube
Oh my
channel.
god. Okay,
On the
but
Bella's YouTube channel, he said that he's helped train Brie, and they wanted to post it, but WWE
exactly.
vetoed that
They're
because they don't
trying
want
to say, no, you can't. We can't be shown that you can actually wrestle still. So I think this is them saying, you know what? Your contract's coming up soon. Let's start giving you what you want. Yeah, we can't give you a 5-star match with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. That's not going to happen. But you could start being a more interactive general manager. If Baron Corbin gets in your face, you can push him, and you can actually like throw down for a little bit.
Baron Corbin,
Oh my god.
Kazuchika Okada. Baron Corbin main eventing the Tokyo Dome hair versus mask match down in Mexico. I'd take the latter. I'm just saying, Dana Bryan. I've read his book. Dana Bryan loves the art of wrestling. He's not a mark for money. If he saves his money, he lives in a little shack compared to what John Cena and Nikki Bella live in.
Good
And
point.
so he saved up he doesn't do this for the money. He just does it for the love of wrestling. And when it comes down to it, a match with Baron Corbin or the match with
I'm not saying a match with Baron Corbin, but
I know what you're talking
a
about.
general manager.
But
You should be able, just like Stone Cold did back in, I think it was like '02. If he's provoked, he can attack. So if you provoke Daniel Bryan, he could put you in the yes lock and just break your neck.
wow, you're gonna talk about breaking necks with Stone Cold. Shame.
And Daniel Bryan, because he has neck problems.
Well, his more concussion problems than anything. But Dana Bryan, if he's not the top star of WWE, I feel like which he's not going to be. I feel like they might tease him with matches and be like, you can wrestle at WrestleMania, but Dana Bryan I'm almost convinced that he's gonna leave WWE to wrestle because he's in his mid 30s. He still has at least 4 good years with him. He's not gonna wrestle full time in New Japan and do 5 tours a year or anything like that. But
Yeah, but I mean, it comes down to it though too. Is you're gonna go to New Japan to wrestle, and you have a newborn.
and they're trying to have they're gonna have trying to have another
They're
one
trying to
next.
have another one. So you're really gonna go off and do New Japan? No, you can stick with WWE. You're in the United States most of the time. It's a good gig.
You're so wrong on this. You're so wrong.
I mean, it's my opinion.
It's
If
your,
if,
it's
if I
your
was Daniel Bryan,
it's your wrong opinion.
I understand. I would love to wrestle.
Daniel Bryan's like the starving artist who wants to do what he loves, and he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much he
Then why
makes.
doesn't he just start going freaking freelance and just
Yeah, that's not how it works. It's called a contract, Dominic.
whatever?
He's not CM Punk. He can't just leave.
I'm not
And
saying leave. I'm saying there's been plenty of times in history you can look it up that superstars, wrestlers, divas, whoever have gone off
and the
script.
thing with CM Punk, it's like CM Punk just didn't want to wrestle anymore. He hated it, so he just left. Daniel Bryan wants to wrestle, so if he leaves, he still can't wrestle. It doesn't really make any sense for him to leave and then not do anything, which is what he's already doing. And he has a good gig being the SmackDown general manager. I'm talking about just being on TV making a little bit of money before they write him off and he's gone next year because his contract is up next like around this time next year.
Yeah, and I think if they give him one match,
I don't think one match is gonna satisfy him.
you tell him Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Angle at a WrestleMania is not.
I mean, Dana. He's not okay. Do you, if Vince McMahon goes up to Dana Bryan is like, okay, I will give you this match with Kurt Angle, but you have to sign a contract extension.
I think he signs it.
I don't know. I don't think he signs
If
that.
if Vince McMahon came up to Daniel Bryan and said, "You pick your opponent, you got a match at WrestleMania, but you have to sign this 2-3 year deal," I think he signs it.
I don't think he does.
Daniel versus AJ,
Well, okay, there's
Daniel versus Finn.
okay, first you're saying just one match, and now you're putting like 5 matches.
No, I'm
out
saying
there.
he Daniel Vince says, "Here's your contract. You sign it. This says that I'll give you one WrestleMania match, opponent of your choice, but you are saying that you're gonna sign and at least a 2 year
So he's gonna.
deal."
He wrestles one match and he signs three of his prime years away.
Yeah,
I know he
I
won't.
think he does
He
it.
doesn't do that.
I think he does it.
No, he
I
doesn't.
think he does it.
And that
Because now it's his last match in WWE. He does his general manager gig, goes to your stupid Tokyo Dome shit.
and I mean, I talked about Neville making more money in WWE or making more money on the indie scene than WWE. You do not think that Daniel Bryan will make more money on the indie scene than in WWE?
Yeah, but that's the problem though.
He can.
He's gonna be. Everybody's gonna want Daniel Bryan, or I'm sorry, it's gonna be
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson. Everybody's gonna want that. So he's gonna be going everywhere. He's gonna be working.
He
like
could sign a
crazy.
full time contract. Well, not a full time, but he can sign a big ass contract with ROH and come back with them. Hit the final countdown. That used to be his theme song, if you didn't know.
Okay, well,
Because I know Dana Bryan.
you do
Danielson.
know
Dana Bryan Danielson.
American Dragon, right? Was that his name? Or?
Yes.
Yes.
So Finn Balor,